Are we live? Are we doing? All right, and we are checking in live for Game 3 of the National Prep Showcase between Mount Zion out of Maryland in the white and Vermont Academy in the black. Vermont Academy with the first possession. Elijah Small with the finish. Mount Zion Prep, fresh off an Elite Prep League championship, led by Chris Jeffrey out of Brooklyn, New York. Inside to Emmanuel Conga, dumps it off to Bobby Montgomery, and it's stolen. Vermont Academy on the break. Gets it to go for a 4-0 lead. Jeffrey over to Montgomery, inside to Conga. Jump hook off the mark. Follows it, can't get it to go. Conga with the steal. Drag ball screen. Jeffrey loses it. And it'll go back to Mount Zion.
Oh, we're sorry. The relief pitcher is coming in here, folks, as Chris Jeffrey is off the mark there. This Mount Zion team recently coming off of their first Elite Prep League championship, which happened on Thursday, and taking on a Vermont Academy team that has been as good as they come over the past couple of years. As Jeffrey, the EPL Player of the Year, goes over to Emmanuel Conga. He's going to attack downhill, and a good contest there by Zack Scherler. And into the corner, three ball on the way from Nolan Raymond. He's going to miss that. Conga with the rebound up ahead. Bobby Montgomery's going to attack the rim and gets it to go. Montgomery heading to UTEP next year, a future minor. Elijah Small swings it over, three ball on the way for Day Kaba, and he can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball. So, Mount Zion looking to get things going here offensively. Chris Jeffrey with it. Into favor eBay, the 7'1", 2026 big man. Good action here. They get the reversal. Montgomery into eBay. Count it plus the foul. So 5 straight for Mount Zion after Vermont Academy opened it with 6 straight. And we're in it. Day Kaba drops it off. Met at the rim by Emmanuel Conga twice. The EPL Defensive Player of the Year. They go back inside to big favor eBay. Can't get it to go. Be tipped out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Mount Zion. Montgomery from the corner. He hits it. Montgomery, more known for his intangibles and his defensive effort. So a couple of early buckets for him. It's a big help for Mount Zion. And oh, the step back 3 from Raymond can't go. Offensive rebound. They swing it back. Raymond attacks the middle, finds Kaba. Kaba leaves it short. There's Montgomery with the rebound and the outlet. Conga is going to be fouled. And Nolan Raymond hustling back, making him earn it at the line. As that last shot by Montgomery was a 2, not a 3. My apologies about the scoreboard. And Conga gets the first one to go. Emmanuel Conga, 6'9", headed to George Mason next year. The A-10 regular season champs. Head coach Tony Skinn in his, I believe, 2nd year. Doing a fantastic job with the Patriots in Fairfax, Virginia. And on the back cut, Favor eBay gets his hand on it. And something that the Warriors of Mount Zion have been able to hang their hat on this year has been that front court rim protection, with Conga at 6'7" as one of the best shot blockers with his timing, and then big 7'1" Favor eBay, just a paint clogger and shot alterer of the best. And Kaba hits the first one. And off the mark on the second, eBay comes away with it. Jeffrey. Over to Conga into the corner. Michael Parlow with it. He's going to swing back up to Jeffrey, the top 75 guard in his class. Kaba gets his hand on it. Oh, and a tough fall away there from the senior Ryan Lewis out of Charlotte, North Carolina. The glue guy for them, very good defender, secondary ball handler, shot maker. And Jakai Rainey draws the foul, and he will head to the line. And we've got a timeout on the floor here. We'll take a quick timeout as well. And we'll be right back on the CBG. And Rainey hits the first. The 6-foot guard out of Buffalo, New York. Saw him have a really good game in the first week of the season at the Prep National Showcase. Not far from here at Albertus Magnus College in New Haven. We are at University of St. Joseph's in Hartford, Connecticut, here in James A. Calhoun Stadium. Yes, that name sounds familiar. The great Jim Calhoun, former UConn legendary coach, who's actually the assistant athletic director here and finished his career as the school's first head coach of their basketball program when they started it about a decade or so ago. So 11-9 here. Jeffrey behind the back. He's got 6 on the shot clock. He gets to his spot. He falls away. Can't get it to go. Body's hitting the deck. And it ends up in Ryan Lewis's hands, and he can't finish, but he will head to the line. Great effort on both ends. Particularly on that play by number 11, Isaiah Rose of Vermont Academy, number 21, Emmanuel Conga. And Lewis is going to hit the free throw. And the second one, back iron. Rose comes up with it. Rainey to the corner. The runner is good by Luke Brown out of Wilmington, Delaware. 6'9" senior. Lewis drags out the ball screen. He's going to swing it. Jeffrey off the ball screen. Over to Donovan Flommer. Can't get it to go, blocked by Rose. Rainey tries to bounce pass. It's stolen away by Lewis. Here comes Jeffrey in transition. And that's going to be blocked. It'll stay here with Mount Zion. Not only a great matchup on the court, but two great basketball minds. And Vermont Academy head coach John Zoll and Mount Zion head coach Rod Harrison both have had a lot of success, at least in the time that I have been covering the National Prep Championships on the CBG Live Network. These two have been a staple in this event. As Jakai Rainey, and they're going to call Rose for an illegal screen. And eBay knocks down 2. Three ball on the way. That's going to be off the mark. And out in transition into the corner. They're going to swing it back to Jeffrey. Jeffrey's going to try to get it going offensively, and he hits the pull-up. C.J. Jeffrey heading to Maryland, the top 75 guard. And Rainey with the steal. Here he comes. Encouragement from my good friend up here in the booth with me. Maybe we'll be able to get him on with me one day, but he makes the big bucks to do this. I'm just trying to make him proud. Jeffrey with the up fake gets it to go, plus the foul. So crafty, the Brooklyn native. How about that? So Jeffrey able to convert on the three-point play. We'll see if that gets him going into the corner. The three ball by Raymond's no good. And they go back inside. A great interior passing there leads to the bucket from Zack Scherler. Harlow from deep. He knocks it down, the sophomore or the junior from Louisiana. And we got a timeout by Vermont Academy. 9:17 left here in the first. We'll be right back on the CBG Live Network.
Say like Mass Nuts plays a home game, you'll get their 100 cadets or same with Harvard. Like filling the gym.
He did a great job with them. Kaba going baseline. What a finish there. And on the kick out, 3-ball on the way. No good. Kaba with the rebound. And Jeffrey with the rebound. Sorry, we're trying to figure out something. We're having a little difficulty with the scoreboard here, but a foul is, out of bounds is going to be called. All right, I think I got it going again, folks. Sorry about that. And a backcourt violation will be called. It's getting a little bit sloppy here. 6:46 left in the first half. Mount Zion 22-20. And to beat the shot clock. Nope, we got a shot clock violation. Very good defensive series there for Mount Zion. And we'll see which team can kind of break this little mini slump we're having. And underneath, great off-ball movement, and Kamari White able to get it going. And that's stolen away by White, who's going to throw it down with two hands. And a foul is going to be called, sending Favor eBay to the line. And eBay misses both. So they go inside. It's going to be knocked away. I'm going to say last touched by Vermont Academy. Mount Zion basketball here. And Emmanuel Conga, a foul is going to be called on the floor. And that the 8th team foul, so Conga will head to the line for the 1-and-1. And Conga hits the first. And the second one is good. And from deep, Jakai Rainey. Rainey making it rain. And Chris Jeffrey spins, falling away. That's a bucket from the Terp. Future Terp right there. Rainey can't get the second, can't get 2 in a row to go. Stolen away, and then Jeffrey coming in with the steal. And Conga with 2 hands. Mount Zion back up 1. And the floater. Good for number 15, Elijah Small. We got a little back and forth action here toward the end of the first half. 3:15 remaining in the first half. Lewis over to Jeffrey. Jeffrey guarded by Elijah Small. Or excuse me, guarded by Kamari White as he gets it back. White pushing up 2 dribbles to pull up, no good. And a foul is going to be called on the rebound. They're going to call a foul on Conga. Looked like it might have been a clean strip down there as they both were fighting for it. Either way, Conga picks up the foul. Kaba's going to go baseline, attacking the closeout, and the nice finish around the rim. Montgomery to Jeffrey. Jeffrey has been so good this whole year in that high post. Montgomery off the screen, he buries it. We got a timeout, folks, as this has been a very entertaining last 5 to 6 minutes of this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the And so out of the timeout, Vermont Academy with it, and a foul is going to be called. .209 left. Is the 5th team foul on Mount Zion. 2 more, and Vermont Academy will be in the bonus. Day Kaba catches, he's going to rip. Another handoff. He fires. Looks like he didn't get a clean pickup, but the rebound and follow by Luke Brown is no good. Bodies hit the deck, and Brown's going to be called for a foul. So now Michael Parlow will take the 90-foot walk to the free throw line. And Parlow hits the first. Parlow has really found his niche role on this specific Mount Zion group as the 6th man. He has become more and more comfortable in that role. Was huge for them in the EPL championships and continues to make an impact. And, you know, next year he's going to have a chance to be one of the go-to guys with 4 of the starters graduating, and he's a very intriguing prospect at about 6'3", as a great find there to Luke Brown for the finish. But the Baton Rouge native, about 6'3", with long arms, good bounce, and the ability to fill it up in bunches. And Jeffrey almost loses it, but Lewis is in the right place to pick it up. 15 on the shot clock, they go back to Jeffrey. Guarded by Kaba. They go inside, and eBay can't catch it. And Nolan Raymond. That's going the other way. Parlow got set outside the restricted area. Another underrated asset of his game. Lewis. Over to Jeffrey. Jeffrey turns over the left shoulder, can't get it to go. Had his moments, but he has struggled in the first half. And they try to jump Kaba. He goes away from it. Count it plus the foul. And Day Kaba, another intriguing prospect. Interest from America East MAAC schools, the MAAC, and more. 6'5", wingspan probably closer to about 6'7". Ability to deck it, ability to shoot it, and defend multiple positions. And Jeffrey off the rebound, he's going to get downhill. He gets it to go plus the foul. And that's really where he shines. Out in transition, able to use his change of speeds, change of direction, and his crafty finishing ability. And the Brooklyn, New York native plays the game in a way that is so throwback New York style. Toughness, the handle, the ability to make plays for himself and others. And he hits it. And the three ball on the way, gets it to go. So at the half, Vermont Academy 38, Mount Zion 36. Exciting matchup, exciting game so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 10 minutes on the CBG Live Network. The issue with that board is that if you can have two mics plugged in, you can only hear out of one of them. So, that's why we only use this if we have two people on the call. So I would say have them use the mic or the headset that they can
Sit
hear.
next to each other.
Yeah.
I just told him bring that computer over here.
All right, I'll get rid of this one then.
I would just sit tight till they get over here and we'll figure it out. They got 30 minutes to the next one.
Yeah, I know. All right, and we are back, folks, for the second half. 4 straight from Mount Zion, but the answer right there from Vermont Academy. And Conga follows, and he will be fouled and head to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one is up and good. So 1 out of 2 for Conga. That ties it up at 41 apiece. And a foul is going to be called there. And that one's going to be good by Isaiah Rose. And inside to eBay, and a foul is going to be called. And that one's going to be stolen away, and a foul is committed by Montgomery. So after a discussion of whether it was an intentional foul or not, it is deemed that it is not, and Vermont with the ball. Ja'Kai Rainey from deep. And he can knock it down, folks. He can get hot quickly. Jeffrey looking to get it going. Had his moments in the first half. And Conga turns it over. Great hands by Zack Scherler. And Rainey over to Kaba. Rainey going left. Shoots the fall away. Tough shot. And here's Chris Jeffrey out in transition. The double tap. Can't get it to go. And Kaba kicks to the corner. Rainey with the open look, no good. Long rebound, and Rainey comes away with it and gets it to go, and we've got a timeout by Mount Zion. 48-41. 15:49 left. We'll be right back on the CBG Live Network.
like it's going to be Western Reserve and Putnam. Tilton's good, but I don't know if they can beat Putnam. I don't know if they got the size.
So, out of the timeout, Mount Zion trailing by 7, trying to get it going. Ryan Lewis from the corner. That'll help a lot. He really needed that one to get it going. 48-44. Ja'Kai Rainey and Jeffrey is going to be called for a foul. So Ja'Kai Rainey, who has the last 5 for Vermont Academy, now he's at the line shooting 3.
And we saw Rainey earlier at the Prep National Showcase really fill it up and go for a 10-0 run by itself in their showcase game.
And now he's got an 8-0 run by himself here.
He does that. He scores it in bunches. Surprisingly, Vermont not in their patented 1-2-2 as long.
They have shown it in flashes in this one as
Yeah.
Jeffrey calls off the ball screen, and he throws the lob to eBay.
Send it in, big favor.
7'2". You can do stuff like that.
Oh.
And a foul is going to be called. And Day Kaba is going to head to the line.
Kaba makes the first. Kaba's got a different kind of stance there in his free throws. He's right-handed, but he shoots it with the left foot forward. He's got that right foot. Kind of stands on the toe. And he'll knock down both, though. Handoff for Jeffrey. The slip, Conga. And no, sir, favor eBay with the rebound. And Jeffrey will go to the lane, off the mark. Rebound Jeffrey, it'll be a foul on Vermont Academy.
Jeffrey shooting 2.
Jeffrey knocks the first one down. And they cut it to 5. And they get the miss that they needed. Here's Jeffrey. He'll attack this matchup into the lane. Posting, fading, off the mark. Jeffrey in the lane, and he'll go back to the line. Chris Jeffrey. And here's the interesting part about Mount Zion as Jeffrey knocks it down. And Jeffrey will and they say a violation. And off the ball screen, they'll go with the ball screen motion. They trap the corner off the mark and saved. And Vermont Academy, and they call the foul on Jeffrey. If you're Mount Zion, though, you have to come up with that rebound. And, oh, man, you got to call the screen out. Or that America's back screen, baseline out of bounds play will beat you every time. Here's Jeffrey. He'll go into the post up. He'll skip it. Oh. And Nazir Williams will check into the game for Big Favor. No, he'll check in for Tamor. And they've got to match up. They rotate. Lewis. And just a miscommunication by Mount Zion leads to Vermont taking advantage of it, and Vermont Academy just controlling the action, taking what Mount Zion gives them. And look at the defense right there. Jeffrey keeps the dribble alive. He'll shoot the floater and turn to the official and say, hey, what's going on? I got hit on the arm. And they'll rotate in the lane. Brown blocked by eBay. Blocked by eBay again, and they'll call the foul on Emmanuel Conga, I believe, the George Mason commit. And they say hit on the head. And off the mark, Conga secures the rebound. And Lewis will bring it up. And they'll go to Jeffrey. And he'll get fouled and drop the and-one. And Chris Jeffrey is in that mode where he feels like there's not a soul in the gym that can guard him. And Dave Cabo will come back in, and he probably will definitely draw that assignment.
Yeah, Cabo's done a pretty good job, able to use his length to, alter shots and make Jeffrey take some tough ones. But we've seen it when he gets it going.
And he misses the free throw. And they throw it over the top. The catch outside. And Conga with the rebound. And Jeffrey will push it. Jeffrey off the high screen. They'll trap him off of it. He'll dribble through it, skip through the lane, and finish with the left. And ladies and gentlemen, we got a under 12 two-point game. Ball screen, pass, turn, up. And if you're Bobby Montgomery, you got to crash down right there and secure that rebound. But great Kennard White with the offensive rebound.
And missing it
Ooh, they left it up. Don't leave it up to chance. To eBay. Montgomery. Inside hand finished, and we've got a tie game with 11 to play. And spinning. Stripped. Oh!
As they go to the block, Chris Jeffrey on the fall away, in and out. And they're going to say it's off of Vermont Academy. So it's going to stay here with Mount Zion. I didn't yet. No. And in transition, they're going to give it back to Kaba. Kaba. So Jeffrey looking for the answer. And down the lane, getting it is Montgomery. And Montgomery is going to head to the line. And the first one is up and good. And the 3 ball on the way there, no good. A great hustle play by Luke Brown to keep it alive. So getting downhill, Rainey over to Kaba. Kaba with the up fake to the pull-up, no good. Montgomery in transition. And he's going to get it to go. And we've got a timeout, folks. 63-59. Mount Zion has stormed all the way back in this one, and they take a 4-point lead, 8:18 remaining. Don't go anywhere. A big rebound there for Conga. And Jeffrey hits the first. It's going to be back and forth here. 3:09 left. It's what you expect here at the Prep National Championships. Off the ball screen. Kaba drops it off, and they're going to call a goaltend. Parlow. And a foul is going to be called. And Parlow is going to head to the line. And Parlow misses both. And Rainey from deep can't get it to go, and another huge rebound from Emmanuel Conga, one of the best rebounders in prep basketball. That's going to be out of bounds. Staying here with Mount Zion. And Jeffrey over to Conga. They're going to give it back to Jeffrey. Jeffrey down the lane, drops it off, and eBay can't quite get it to go. So Favor eBay will head to the line. 2:10 left in this one. And eBay leaves the first one short, so that's 3 big missed free throws for Mount Zion. We'll see if eBay can tie it up. And he does. Big time shot. And here comes Vermont Academy with it. Kaba into the corner. They swing it back. White with it down the lane. Can't get it to go. Big rebound for Conga. And here comes Jeffrey with it. And he gets all the way to the rim and can't finish. And a foul is going to be called on eBay. And a little bit too aggressive, and now Isaiah Rose is going to head all the way down. And that's the double bonus. They're shooting 2. And the first one is up and good for Rose. And he hits it. And now Parlow. Over to Montgomery. Conger with it. Gets it over to Jeffrey. Jeffrey's doubled. Throws it back. Parlow gets it. 10 on the shot clock. Swings to Montgomery. Montgomery down the lane. Can't get it to go. The follow, no good for eBay. And Rose comes away with it. And now Rainey. Content with taking his time. 10 on the shot clock. The swing to White. White down the lane, kicks it out over to Rainey. Rainey open look. No good, and Rose comes away with a huge rebound. And now a fresh 20. And it's already down to 10. 30 seconds left in this one. They trap it. Back to Rainey. Rainey down the lane, kicks to the corner. 3 ball on the way for Kaba. No good. Big rebound by eBay. And up ahead of Rainey. Gets the deflection and the steal. So Rainey at the line with 13 and a half left. First one on its way, and it's good. Chance to make it a 2-possession game here. And he hits it. And we've got a timeout by Mount Zion. 4-point game, 13 and a half seconds remaining. We'll be right back on the CBG Live Network. And Conga ends up with it, gets the jump hook to go, and a timeout by Mount Zion. So a 2-point ball game here. 3.9 seconds left. Mount Zion's going to look to try to force a turnover here. Possession arrow is to Mount Zion in the event of a tie-up. So it's Vermont Academy basketball. Under their basket, they can run. And here we go. And they foul Kamari White with 0.7 seconds coming off, so 3.2 seconds left here. And White hits the first. Second one on the way, and he hits it. Big free throws down the stretch. Made by Vermont Academy, missed by Mount Zion. And has been a big difference maker in this one. And a turnover, and that will do it. Vermont Academy pulls the upset over the higher-seeded Mount Zion Warriors, and they will move on to tomorrow. But don't go anywhere, folks. We got another good one here coming up on the CBG Live Network. IMG Academy in the white, taking on Newman School out of Boston.